When the heat leaves, you're just left with yourself. No lights, no cameras, no crowd, just the ash and the ego that started it all. Look, I'm walking through the ruins of a kingdom made of gold, looking for the stories that the fire never told. The marbles turn to charcoal, the silk is turned to dust. The only thing that's left is the iron and the rust. I see my own reflection in a broken piece of glass, watching all the glory and the vanity just pass. I built a pedestal so high I couldn't see the ground. Now I'm searching for the silence in a world of empty sound. Flow speeds up, technical and precise. Was it for the culture? Was it for the name? Was it for the power or the poison in the fame? I'm sifting through the embers with a heavy, steady hand, trying to find a spirit in this desolate land. The ego is a giant that we feed until it dies, but the ash is the only thing that never tells us lies. It's just ash and ego scattered on the floor. I don't want the crown, I don't want it anymore. It's just ash and ego blowing in the wind, counting up the losses and the weight of every sin. The fire took the house, but it couldn't take the soul. Now I'm finally feeling like I'm finally in control. Yeah. They wanna talk about the win, they wanna talk about the beef, but nobody wants to talk about the mountain of the grief. The ego wants a statue, the ego wants a praise, but the ego is the reason that the building's in a blaze. I see the rappers flexing while the world is turning black. They're carrying the weight of the world upon their back, but the diamonds don't provide no light when the sun goes down, and the water doesn't care if you're wearing a crown. Burn it all, let it go, let the truth start to show. You're holding on to shadows that you're never gonna know. I'm the fireman who realized the fire was within, and the biggest battle wasn't with the foe but with the skin. The skin I live inside, the name I tried to protect, while I'm losing every ounce of the self-respect. I'm standing in the gray. Everything I thought I needed, it's gone. And for the first time, I can actually breathe. 4 minutes in the furnace and I'm coming out refined, leaving every bit of the arrogance behind. I'm the Kendrick who can sit in the dark and be okay. I don't need the spotlight to show me the way. The ash is a foundation, it's a place to start again, away from the noise and the lies of the men who trade their integrity for a moment in the sun. I'm finished with the race, even though I think I won. With symbolic, diabolic, I'm the logic in the dust. I'm the only one I know that I can actually trust. The fire was a mercy, the fire was a gift. Now I'm watching as the tectonic plates start to shift. From the ash of the ego, a man begins to rise, with the fire in his heart and the truth in his eyes. It's just ash and ego scattered on the floor. I don't want the crown, I don't want it anymore. It's just ash and ego.